Your dreams require daily preparation, and depending on how big your dreams and goals are, your preparation needs to match it. Welcome to When Dreams and Action Collide. I'm your host, Joy Lene, your productivity powerhouse, and today we're talking about how your dreams require daily preparation, daily action. And again, if you have big dreams, if you have big goals, your preparation, what you do, needs to match it. I love the quote by Greg Rochelle that says, "You don't drift into your destiny, you discipline your way there." Now, not all of us love the word discipline, but it's because when we're disciplined with our daily habits, our choices, the things that we do, it can either excel us to our goal or it can derail us. And we need to understand what our daily habits are doing for us. We've all been given a God-given dream, a God-given goal, things that He wants us to do. But if we don't prepare for it, we will not be able to sustain it when it arrives. We will not be able to fulfill it fully when it comes. And we can't just wait for the right time or the sign. We have to start to take action. Many of us have big dreams, big goals, business, maybe, family goals, work, career, things, but it won't just happen automatically. It won't just land in our laps. We have to do something. We have to take action. We actually have to have forward momentum for these things. There's a saying, we don't just arrive at a destination, we travel to a destination. Those are two different things, okay? Travel means movement. It means direction. It means intention, daily things to get us to our destination. You don't accidentally just run a marathon. You have to train for a marathon, okay? I know that. I've run a 15K fun run. It wasn't that fun, but I had to train to do that. I couldn't just, arrive on the day of it and just run it. I would not have been able to do that. I would have not even been able to run 1 to 2 kilometers even. I would have maybe walked it. I had to train to do it. We don't just stumble into having a business. We have to write and create a business plan. We have to, what are the steps that we need to take? We have to begin to have forward movement for these things. It's a perfect example of this is, God gave Noah a vision. He also gave him instructions on how to build the ark, but Noah actually had to go and do the work. So God didn't say, I need to build an ark because I'm, flood the earth and bang, here it is. No, He was like, Noah, I need you to build an ark. Here's the blueprints. Now go do the work. Okay? So it's the same with God. God gives us a vision. He's going to give us instruction on what we need to do, but we are the ones that have to do the work. Miles Monroe says, the future belongs to those who are prepared or those who do the work. Okay? So let me ask you, what are you preparing for? What habits, what things are you doing daily that are leading you towards your goal? Ask yourself the same question. What things am I doing that are hindering me from reaching my goal? If you have a goal to lose weight or, you want to get healthy, there are some things that you have to stop doing to be able to reach that. There's also things you have to start doing to do that. What are you preparing? What are the habits? Are they leading you the right way? Are they delaying you? These are questions that you have to ask yourself, things that you have to do. You might even have to write a list. Here are my goals. What are the actions that I need to take to get there? Or what is it that I need to stop doing to get there? I love it. Terry Savelle talks about, you can have a goal. You have a goal that you want to do. Write 20 actions for that goal of what you want to do. And why do you do that? It's because, the first, 1 to 5 might be really easy. And then you've got to really think about, I need to do this. I need to do this. And it just gives you a bit of forward momentum as you begin to take action. So think about it. What habits? What do I need to stop doing? What do I need to start doing? Get really, really, really practical because this is going to help you to prepare. You can't just wait for the right moment. You have to wait for the now moment. And let me tell you, the now moment is now. Now you need to prepare for your dreams. Now you need to get on course to what you need to do. Let's not just be dreamers. Let's be doers. What steps can you actually take this week to start, forward momentum? Like I said, look at your goals. Look at what you want to do. Are there things that you need to stop doing, start doing? Begin to look at those and see what you need to do. You may not be where you're at yet. That's all right. It doesn't matter. Even the smallest actions are preparation. Even the smallest things that you do are forward momentum, and you need to be doing it. I would love for you, I've actually put a download in the show notes called What to Do in the Waiting, How to Prepare for Your Dreams and Goals. And these are just things that I do. I share some, praying over my goals, developing my skills, but also one of the things is the habits. It's the, my atmosphere. Is my lifestyle conducive for what I know that I'm supposed to do? So you can grab this. This will be a great resource for you to what to do in the waiting and how to prepare. Get really practical. Get down to the nitty gritty. Do you want to be, like Noah, just have a vision and instruction and not do anything? You could be wiped out. You don't want to do that. So get a vision, get the instruction, and start doing the work. And grab that free download. It's in the show notes, or you can find it on my website, joylanae, joylanae.com. And as always, I would love it if you could subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new episodes, and I will chat to you next time.